everyone, so welcome to another collaboration. Today's collaboration is actually a spring cleaning collaboration, tips, tricks, organization tips, decluttering tips, hacks, things like that. And it was actually brought up in the We Love collab group on Facebook, so if you haven't checked them out, go ahead and check them out on Facebook. Today's actual collaboration was brought up, sorry I have something on my phone. Today's collaboration was actually brought up by Jess from Jess and Fam vlogs, I believe it's at the end. So definitely go ahead and check that out. I'll have her YouTube channel name down below. And also don't forget the playlist link. It will also be down below for everyone that participated in this collaboration. So definitely go ahead and check them out as well. Today I just have a couple of tips for you guys. Things that I like to do for spring cleaning, I guess. Usually I do them all the time, but it's really great, especially around spring cleaning, and you're just trying to get all those germs and bugs out as well. And yeah, so let's get started. Okay, so for the next tip that I have for you guys is actually going to be dealing with vinegar. An all-purpose cleaner you guys could do that is pretty much everything you may have in your kitchen already. So you are going to need some vinegar, baking soda, some water, and tea tree oil. My favorite, which you're gonna find out with a lot of these, is actually tea tree oil. So here I have my tea tree oil, and I love this so much. I use it for a lot of things in my house, and there is actually a lot of benefits with this. But so I don't get this video any longer, the little all-purpose cleaner, which you're gonna need in a spray bottle, you could use is a half a cup of vinegar, 2 to 3 drops of tea tree oil, 2 tablespoons of baking soda, and 2 cups of water. That is what you're going to need. Sorry, I had to look because I had to make sure. I want to give you guys the right amount that you're going to need for the spray bottle. But that's what you're going to need, and it's 2-3 drops of this tea tree oil inside of it, and I love it. So this is going to be a big thing, especially in this collaboration right here for me. The next thing I like to do is cleaning those travel mugs. My husband has so many of them. He has collected so much just from truck driving alone, and those travel mugs are something that it's like his collection. But it's always hard to clean inside all the way at the bottom of those travel mugs, especially if you get like those really skinny ones. It's hard to get a sponge, let alone your hand down there to clean it. So my favorite thing of actually doing is a half a cup of vinegar with 1 tablespoon of baking soda, fill it up with some water, let it sit there for about 10 minutes at the most, and go ahead, wash it out, and it gets all the gunk from the bottom, which I love doing that, and it cleans it fast, and I don't have to try to figure out what to do or try to stab my sponge to try to clean inside of there and making it more of a hassle. But that's what I like to do. Go ahead and do that with your travel mugs when they're sitting there. And it's easy to just go ahead and whip and clean up and whip up. Next thing is those stinky sponges. How many have so many stinky sponges and you just end up throwing them away? Best way to disinfect those sponges, and I like to do a lot, is go ahead, get that sponge wet. Go ahead and put it inside of the microwave. Microwave it for 3 to 4 minutes. Let it sit in there because it's going to be hot, and then voila, it will be disinfected and clean for the next use, and it won't stink. Which the other thing is, go ahead when you're filling up the sponge with water, definitely add 1 drop of tea tree oil. Just 1 drop will make that sponge disinfected as well, and it will smell great. So again, with the tea tree oil. The next couple things I have here for you guys is during, especially over here, the winter to spring months, especially in the spring months, a lot of the kids at the school, especially since I have 2 in school right now, always have this paper that we keep getting at home, the pink flyer saying there is lice. So the best thing to do is add about 10 to 15 drops of your tea tree oil inside of your shampoo for yours or for your children, and go ahead and just scrub their hair. Lice do not like tea tree oil. They don't like the smell of it. They don't like it at all. So definitely do 10 to 15 drops in the bottle of your shampoo or your children's shampoo. Especially with the children's shampoo, and make sure you go ahead and rinse it all the way out. Try not to get it into your eyes. The other thing you also can do is get a little spray bottle, and with just like those little travel spray bottles, go ahead and add 3 to 5 drops of tea tree oil, spray it in their hair, and like definitely like go ahead, lift up, spray in their hair, and kind of just swish it around with your hand, and they'll be fine. Let them go to school, and definitely your kid won't be coming home with lice. For tip number 5, you're going to be adding about 10 to 15 drops of tea tree oil in your mop water. I love it because I love the smell of it. You could go ahead and add other essential oils if you would like, but my favorite is tea tree oil, and it helps disinfect the floors, and I just love it because it helps me clean my floors as well as the smell of it. I don't know what it is, but I love the smell of tea tree oil. So inside of your mop water, get a big bucket of mop water and add 10 to 15 drops of your tea tree oil. Oh, I got a mark on me. But go ahead and add 10 to 15 drops of tea tree oil inside of it. That's what I like to do with this one. Number 6, I love using tea tree oil inside of a small spray bottle. You're going to need 6 drops of tea tree oil, and those are for those stinky shoes. My husband and my kids have stinky shoes all the time. So every time passing by the door and smelling them, it does not smell nice. So I love this tip. I love this tip because I could go ahead and you put 6 little drops of the tea tree oil inside of a small spray bottle. Go ahead and spritz over the shoes, and the smell is gone. Definitely worth it. So again, I love it. Please, this is not really sponsored. I just love using the tea tree oil for a lot of helpful things of spring cleaning. When it comes to those warmer months, those shoes start to stink, and that's where that tea tree oil comes in big time. Now the fun thing about this last tip is you could go ahead and inside of your closet, just go ahead and spritz inside of your closet, close that closet door or whatever, and just let it sit there. So I hope you guys like this little tips here for what I use with spring cleaning, especially with my little tea tree oil here. I love using it. So I hope you guys like this. If you have any more tips of what you use with tea tree oil, go ahead and comment down below what tips you guys use. I am totally up for more tips on that. But I hope you guys like this collaboration. Don't forget the playlist link for everyone that participated is in the description box down below. So sorry, I'm like tired. But yeah, it's down in the description box down below. And I'll see you guys to the next video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if it is red, and I'll see you guys to the next video. Bye-bye.